Hello and welcome back to Song Reaction Analysis with your girl JVB. How are you guys doing today? As always, first and foremost, thank you for stopping by, checking out my reactions and my own music. In case you don't know who I am yet, I'm a singer, songwriter, music producer, and composer, vocal performance coach, and I love doing reaction videos for you guys. With that said, one of the channel's favorites is Nightwish, Floor Jansen, and she had a band after forever and people have told me about it and I should check it out. So today is the day. Before I get started, just want to let you know, in case you haven't yet, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and the like button. It helps the channel a lot. I want to keep growing with you guys and bring you more reactions. I love Floor Jansen, and I found out about her because of Nightwish and all you amazing Nightwish fans, and you have told me so much about her previous bands and I haven't really dug into it too much. So I want to start with After Forever, Monolith of Doubt, Life in Coinbase. Those names are so hard to say. So anyway, they're live and I am excited to check out her older band. I've heard a lot of her singing and I just love her energy. I love her voice, her versatility, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be amazing. So let's get straight into it and check it out. After Forever. She sounds so amazing. I mean, she's so freaking open. I really love her voice there. I mean, and that was so long ago. She's just so skilled. I just love it. It could be, if that was like revamped, it could definitely be a probably like a Nightwish song. If there was like a few more like, you know, symphonic instrumentation going on. But I love her voice. It's so open. And when you watch her, she sings so effortlessly. She's like always so in her element, you know. She's a true performer. Back to here. See, like when she starts out, and then when she goes into the lower, when she opens her mouth more, like how the tone changes. So you can really tell like how great her technique is and how open she is right there. Check it out. Like listen to, beautiful.
Beautiful. back then she had like strings with her. That is really cool how they combined the metal with the string. Super impressed by that. That's so cool. And I know it's not the best like recording, so I'm sure it sounded way better like in the club, you know, like let's go back to here. But again, how open she sounds. The band is super metal and they're very open, obviously. And then when the strings come in and the dynamics are just so beautiful how she sings along with that. Voice is insane. She's totally using her operatic voice with that metal, the mixture of it. Oh my God, that is like, that must have been so new back then too. Like that's just so, so different. I love the contrast, you know, of that. It's just like, but it works so well. Back to here. So that was like some TV show, I guess, right? Oh my God, I absolutely love her voice. It's just so crystal clear the way she sings there and so operatic and always so in control. The contrast between the metal and her voice, I'm sure, again, like it must have been pretty new at the time, right? I just love that. And I can so see watching her there, I can so see why she is a Nightwish now, you know, because she just like totally fits in there coming from that, because it's somewhat similar. Obviously, it's metal, it's a little symphonic, and then with the string orchestra there, that is a really great addition also to it. And maybe that was just because, I'm assuming it was just because of the TV show that they added that. I'm sure they didn't have it all the time. But it's cool to hear. I always love hearing where artists came from and how they grew. And what is the most impressive to me is that even back then, her voice was like, holy shit, it was like so powerful and so in control. But maybe, I don't know if she was more doing her operatic style and then incorporated her growling and her metal voice more, or maybe it's just like this specific song. But I'm absolutely blown away by it. She is just so... It was a cool band. I don't know how long they were actually together, and but I can see why she's a Nightwish now, and I can see how they were really going somewhere, because she was just she's such a goddess. You know, when you hear her sing, she's just like so, she is mesmerizing. She is such a star. She has so much power on stage, and she really, I always say that when I watch Nightwish and or Floor, there's something about her that is just like, it's light. I just see light, and I feel blissful because there's something about her that is just so beautiful. It's beautiful inside out. Her voice is beautiful. She is obviously beautiful, but also her soul. You can feel her soul when you see her perform. And the band is cool. I don't really know much about the band, but they're great. They're good. But again, I can see, and they're good performers. So they like, obviously they're all like super tight musicians, and they're really good musicians. And someone like her would not even play with shitty musicians. But I can see how she is now in Nightwish. I can totally see that. And I love seeing where she came from. And as far as her growth, it seems like she's always been an amazing singer who always had super control over her voice. And I'm sure she sang from an early age on. I just love it. Yeah. Thank you for introducing me to that band. And maybe we'll do a few more of her earlier projects. I love it. I love Floor in general. And I know some of the Nightwish fans have said, you know, I should bring in some of the older singers. And I will do that. I have no problem with that. The problem with Annette was that the one video I did a reaction for got blocked, and I tried everything, and I just couldn't get it released. I tried to blur the video, and I tried to, like, you know, stop more. It just didn't work for whatever reason. So, but I will try again. I will give it another chance for sure. But I'm really a Floor fan. I mean, what can I say? And I'm sure Nightwish had all the phases had their place, and all the singers that were in the band obviously, you know, had their place at the time when they were there, and now Floor is there. But I'm not hating on anyone or dismiss them or don't give them any attention. So don't think that. With that said, thank you for recommending that. In the comments below, let me know what other Floor related projects I should do a reaction of. And if you haven't yet, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, that you hit the like button. There's no like button, but you know what I mean. The like button and the notification bell. And I always want to leave you with something positive and uplifting. Make every day a great day. Count your blessings. There's always something to be grateful for. Count your blessings. You know, it's so easy to focus on the negativity, but count all the things you're grateful for. And that even if they not have quite manifested yet, still be grateful for it. Be grateful for all the money you're going to get, for the love you have in your life. It might just start with self-love. And that's big. That's the biggest love you can ever give to yourself, because that will attract more. Self-love, self-respect. Yes. So with that said, Floor makes me just feel love. That's all I can say. So that's what I wanted to tell you guys. With that said, I will see you in the next one. You have an amazing rest of the day. Take care.